And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. That's a great look at our location tonight. The home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. Welcome to 2K Sports live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, since Devin Booker's been in the pros, he's been able to show his ability to create. He said at Kentucky, all I shot was catch and shoot threes. I was fitting in with my team, playing off of others. But my dad always taught me the fundamentals. I don't want to rely on one thing. Being good at everything is how you earn your spot on the floor. Devin?
He's doing it all, DA. Thanks. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Monday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. Here are the five for the Clippers. Beverly and Shamet in the backcourt together. Patrick Patterson is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. And for the Suns, inside Saric and Bain. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward.
And when it came to three-point efficiency last year, somewhat surprisingly, Phoenix was dead last.
Well, you see the overall average there, and it's because the guys who handle the ball a ton didn't shoot it all that well. Booker shot under 33%. So did Tyler Johnson. So did Kelly Oubre after he came over in the trade. So maybe a new offensive system will help these guys find more consistency in that area.
Now here's Beverly. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Oubre. No one around him. No good on the triple. Last outing for the Clippers. They won that game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Beverly against Rubio. Beverly the pass to Leonard. Back to Beverly. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Pulls up. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Rubio with the ball for Phoenix. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Leonard, no luck. Leonard against Oubre. Rubio outside. Passes it to Saric. Shoots over Shamet. The shot by Saric, no good. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Nuggets.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Back to Booker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. You know, Brent, seeing a player develop, a young player, rookie player, in one season from beginning to end improve so much is really fun to watch. We've had a couple over the last couple of years.
Oh, yeah, last year especially, we looked at what was happening in Atlanta and the finish by Trae Young.
Exactly.
As a top draft choice by the end of the year, what he was doing, 30-point games plus 10 assists a game, the comfort level on the floor, it was off the charts. I think that way very similarly, Kevin, to the year that Kevin Durant spent in Seattle playing for the Supersonics before going to OKC, before Westbrook got drafted and the team moved. Kevin Durant was allowed to do everything on the floor, and the mandate, much like for what we saw Trae Young, is go out there and do everything. find out not only what you can do, but more importantly right now, what you can't do. Because you are the leader of this franchise moving forward, and in the offseason, you know exactly what to pinpoint coming back in the next year.
That's a great answer. Now, Booker. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Booker left side. Lets it go from the wing. Basket counts. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Looking a little bit like Rip Hamilton as Booker's able to knock down the in-between shot.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every shot in his arsenal, Devin Booker, is pretty impressive. He can shoot it from deep. He moves well without the basketball. He can create with others. He is a young offensive force and is an interesting player to watch in terms of what develops next.
A platoon swap here for Phoenix. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubats. Green comes in for Patrick Patterson. Harkless is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Lou Williams is subbed in for Landry Shamet. Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 22-point game against Golden State.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously put on a passing clinic.
Offensive rebound, and Green slams it in.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Here's Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Jacks up a three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And Brent, with Booker, the ball handling and creativity he has puts him among the elite guards in the league.
You wonder if Phoenix can find a way to get some more talent around Devin Booker. What happens when all of the attention is not on him? He's already proven he's a great scorer. Where else can he go?
Now here's Green. Harrell finds Williams. Over Johnson. Williams can't get it to go. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Now the dish to Bridges. Here's Johnson. 9 points last game. Carter outside. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here's Beverly. Now the pass to Harrell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, just hard to keep up with Montrezl Harrell and that impressive energy he brings.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here tonight. That's good from Harrell.
The compliment that Harrell gets often is the fact that he's just so tireless a worker, and that energy is something that both coaching staffs and teammates appreciate.
And both free throws good for Harrell. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Williams against Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carter on the wing. For three, Bridges. They get the rebound. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. The Suns on top, up by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Versatility is so important in today's NBA. That works just fine for combo guard Tyler Johnson.
I don't really limit myself to one position. I feel like I can guard both positions. Being able to do that, I feel like I'll have the capability to fill in when needed.
And with all the switching we see teams, Greg, employing right now, that defensive versatility is highly prized, highly valuable.
And Johnson, an excellent athlete. He's got the tools to impact the game both offensively and defensively.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
They've got Shep Diallo, Carter out there with Tyler Johnson. Then it's Bridges, and it's Kaminsky in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. The feed to Williams. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. Keeps his balance that time.
Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
I just really like how Tyler distributes the basketball, skilled at quickly getting the ball over to the open man.
Beverly dishes to Harrell. Williams looking around. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here's Johnson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Kaminsky. The Suns need to get a shot off. Carter inside the three-point line. Rebound by the Clippers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. The alley-oop play, Brent, fan favorite. We love it as broadcasters. Who are some of the best lob partners in the game now?
Well, I think the last 2 years, might be 3 years, that the best combination has been down in Houston with James Harden coming off and finding Clint Capella at the rim and seemingly throwing it just about anywhere. What I'm curious about is in this year's combination in New Orleans and who it's going to be. Is it going to be Drew Holiday? Because on the back end
the
of
other
that,
end of it,
Zion Williamson probably would be pretty fun to put on this list.
Oh, my goodness. And Los Angeles with some changes. Patterson, he's checked in for Green. Leonard comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Patrick Beverly. For 3, Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much. Now, Oubre, following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams. Shots good by Baines.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Leonard. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
Shamet with it, covered by Sharch. And it's Shamet missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Rubio the pass to Booker. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Clippers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
Tremendous amount of excitement around the Clippers right now, and why not? Two elite players that can play both sides of the floor. They were already talented and scrappy. You just wonder if this group, with some of the additions and subtractions, can come together in the same way that last year's group showed the type of cohesion that a team that wants to perform at elite levels needs to do.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. The throw good, Lou Williams. And Brent, over the last few years, the Clippers have had to replace true stars.
It's pretty amazing with Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, and Blake Griffin not being in Clipper uniforms, how the organization has turned it around in such a short span to have the opportunity that it has in front of them now to go further than what those three guys provided for so many years in Los Angeles.
Now, here's Zubac. Chalk up 2 there. Zubac has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, Booker. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Denver.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Now, here's Shamet, defended by Booker. And Patterson kicks to Zubac. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard the pass to Shamet. Let's go. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Sharks trying to break free. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Rubio. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Nobody near Williams, but they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to Leonard. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
And for a player who didn't enter the league with breakdown ability off the dribble, guess what? Kawhi will break you down.
Now here's Booker. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Beth. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. There were a lot of positives for them to take away from the second quarter, where they came from. And that's a wrap.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here are the Suns now. 4-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Shamet and Leonard are on the wing. Patrick Patterson is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Beverly in at the 1. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. And Brent, for all the success Booker has had as an individual, he's ready to focus on winning.
Well, focus on winning is one thing, but first focus on leadership, as this team has a new coaching staff, an opportunity with a lot of young talent. Devin Booker is the guy a lot of people are looking towards to make sure that Phoenix rises and finds a way into the playoffs. You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Rubio, the pass to Oubre. Back to Rubio. Pass to Booker. Baseline jumper. Baines controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Baines has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now, here's Zubac. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And Saric kicks to Oubre. He feeds it to Baines. He dishes it to Rubio. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 26 points a game last year. 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And he led the charge when it came to scoring. Led the team.
Yeah, he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor. Of that versatility.
And the Clippers call time here. You know, Brett, we know guys love really jawing at each other. What was your criteria for issuing a double technical for trash talk?
Yeah, in today's game, it's kind of like it could be a whisper
right.
or a wink, you know, the way that they look at it.
It's both sides, doesn't it?
And they just try to curtail anything that could escalate, Kevin. That's really what the referees are doing. As soon as they see some kind of body movement or see guys starting that way, they want to cut it off before anything else happens. So the criteria is a little bit confusing. Sometimes I like to see them getting after it a little bit.
Carter, he's checked in for Phoenix. The Clippers also changing it up. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. JaMychal Green comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Harkless is subbed in for Leonard. Now, here's Shamet. Pass to Harrell. He kicks it to Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harkless. Great D that time from Oubre.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half. And not wasting any time here. Kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Beverly. After the basket by Dario Saric. Here's Green. The pass to Beverly from downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc. Beverly's got 5.
Well, there's some confidence right now in Patrick Beverly's game. He's got the green light, and that time took a little bit of a quick opportunity and nailed it.
Now here is Carter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the rejection by Harrell. Carter against Beverly. Pass to Shamet. Passes to Harkless. Harrell against Booker. On the wing, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Kaminsky is checked in for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Kelly Oubre. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Williams is checked in. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
And the Suns last year, second to last in defensive rating.
Well, a lot of that was points off of turnovers. They just could not take care of the basketball. A lot of teams feasting on young players and inexperienced players getting a lot of minutes for the Phoenix Suns.
Now here's Beverly. He's got 5. Pass to Harrell. Beverly with the ball. Yes, that goes in. Beverly's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
Well, Beverly showing a bit of his speed right there, out of the blocks, hoping to get something on the drive on the inside.
And the dunk by Booker.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Kicks it to Johnson. .131 left in the third quarter of the game. Clippers shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Monty Williams, in his first stint with the Phoenix Suns, was a sought-after hire as a front office personnel member, was with the Spurs before going to Philadelphia, and has been a head coach in the league. Remember his days back in New Orleans with the Pelicans and a young Anthony Davis. So Monty, experienced, is going to bring that to the desert.
So 1 for 2 that time with the stripe. And that experience you're talking about with Monty Williams, it's why the Suns wanted him.
Well, Monty's experience in a lot of levels in this league, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, being in the front office, part of player development. That's an amazing calming influence for this young Phoenix Suns team to grow with.
Here's Booker. After the basket by Montrezl Harrell, the drive by Booker. That one goes in. Booker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Beverly against Johnson. And it's Beverly missing.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Johnson dishes to Kaminsky. Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. Diallo kicks to Johnson. Over Beverly. No good off the back of the rim. Clippers leading by 3. There's the pass to Williams. From deep three-point range. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The Clippers shooting around 41% on the night. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Diallo. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Harrell, the 10-footer. It's good. Harrell's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Clippers. Pass to Diallo. Booker outside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard against Bridges. Leonard attacking. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Harrell against Bridges. That one no good. Outside Williams. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Harrell. It's hauled in by Diallo.
And the effort never stops with him.
Now here's Booker. Passes it to Kaminsky. Dishes it to Rubio. And the Suns miss again.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Harkless, and he banks in the layup. Harkless has got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
Well, you see the improvement in terms of high-level playmaking, a great understanding of all the offensive scheme that Kawhi Leonard possesses.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
Some changes for Phoenix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Saric comes in for Shaq Diallo. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Devin Booker. The Clippers also making some changes. Patterson, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Lou Williams. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Now Patterson. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Leonard on the wing. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Charge inside. Harrell on him. Rubio finds Oubre. Back to Rubio. To the middle, trying to end the drought. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Oubre.
Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well as he's able to score inside.
Here's Beverly. Baines with the block. Rubio looking around.
You know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
And that one falls for Ricky Rubio. Both free throws good from Rubio.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Montrezl Harrell.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Now, here's Bridges, following the shot by Patrick Patterson. And here is Bridges. Pass to Baines. Ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Here's Shamet. They get it again. Here's Harrell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And the Suns call time.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Suns trail by 4. Rubio outside. The pass to Bridges. Good on the triple.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Beverly. Rubio with the rebound. Rubio's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Beverly. Looking to end his cold spell. That one goes. Count it. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Beverly excellent at getting a bucket when the team needs it. Stepping up that time.
Rubio with it. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. And a missed layup.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Saric. 1:04 left to play here in the fourth. For 3, Bridges. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That is his first foul of the game. Booker, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Beverly. 50 seconds left in the fourth. Now Shamet. Off target from outside. Rubio outside. Pass to Baines. For 3, Booker. The shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Now here's Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Beverly. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open 3 in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that three-point line. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.